Hello YouTube. Today we're going to talk about some Y2K bags that I got my eye on, that I feel like you should have your eye on, but I'm going to make sure probably that I put mine in cart and purchase before you guys actually see it, so that you guys don't get this stuff before I do. We'll get these bags, not stuff. These are bags, vintage bags, Y2K bags that I got my eye on, as I said. So all pre-loved. Just a handful of them out there. I'm going to link as many of them as I can. Everything I talk about, as much as I can talk about, and we all know I can talk, but all of the things that I am pinning over here and pinning over here and pinning over here and over here and everywhere will be linked in the description box, so make sure you go on ahead and check it out. So, my name is Kawana. I thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where I talk about my style, your style, everyone else's style and lifestyle. If that is something that interests you, I certainly hope that you will continue watching today's video and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell notification so that you never ever miss a video. Let's jump into it. Let's get into all of the things. So first up, the East-West bag. Everybody is kind of talking about the, I want to say, oh, I'm starting already that I cannot remember. The Alaya Latreco bag in that East-West kind of style is giving East-West, but then it's also giving Doctor. The Doctor bag that I'm feeling, that I've been feeling for a few months, that I definitely have to pull the trigger on, is in the Lin Lin pattern, which is this Louis Vuitton. It's a smaller monogram from the Marc Jacobs era. It's kind of silky. It's just a vibe. I love this style of bag. It fits things horizontally. Is that horizontally? Yes. It fits things horizontally. If it's an East-West, I love it. But I kind of love everything in this Lin Lin pattern. I feel like ever since the Murakami came out, it got me looking at LV again. Murakami wasn't my thing. It was a bit too colorful. So this is more muted in the Lin Lin pattern. And so I love it. And I love almost every style that they put out back then. So the Doctor style, the vertical style, they come in burgundy, they come in like a blue color, I want to say like a paler kind of white, black, gray with black lettering. It's just a vibe. All of them, they came in a Neverfull. One of my friends had the Neverfull kind of style. I just always like that size and style of the LV monogram. And I feel like it fits into my wardrobe in the color that I'm going to choose. It'll fit in seamlessly, unlike the traditional monogram of the, the brownish. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. No, not today. Another bag style that we're hearing is trending is the bowler style bag, to which I have one. I have my Gucci. This is my Gucci Boston bag. So they're saying that this particular style bag is making a comeback. I think they call this a Doctor style too, but definitely this is a bowler style bag. This is also the same style bag as like the Speedy, in any size that you may want. But I'm going to tell you, if you go for this on the pre-loved market, you're going to get a pretty good deal, because as we know, pre-loved in most examples would cost less than if you actually go into the store. So I'm not leaving you all hanging. There's going to be a video coming soon about how to purchase pre-loved luxury, like what to look for and where to look for it. It's coming. I got you. Another thing that's on my list is I do want the Gucci monogram, but I want it in the blue color. I missed that back in the early 2000s when it came out. And it was also out, I want to say, in the 90s, but I never got anything. I'm not sure of exactly what bag style I want, but I love it when it has like that gray background with the blue letters, and then it has the red stripe down the middle. That pop of red just gives the boom, bam, ah. And so I love that. Also, they're saying that work style bags are trending. I think if I heard correctly, Bram, a person that I started following recently on YouTube, She's such a vibe. She is like a friend in my head. She's all of the things. I'm going to link her channel down below. You should go over and watch her because she definitely brings the Y2K kind of vibes to the modern era, similarly to what I'm attempting to do here. But anyway, what was my point about the Y2K and the Gucci? Anywho, oh yeah, so I was talking about the work style bags, almost like briefcase style. That is making a comeback. And Bram said that she heard that that's called corporate core, which was something completely new when I first heard it. But I think that kind of falls in line with how they're talking about suiting is a trend now in terms of blazers and slacks, more kind of corporate clothing. So we're going to be bringing over the bags to match that style. So I'm a monogram girl. So as you're going to see, I'm popping up a lot of things that are in the monogram canvas just because that's my thing. I'm all about that. Ain't nothing quiet about me. I'm loud as hell. No, anyway, but in terms of like, I definitely like a logo. So that's what I mean in terms of my voice. So I'm definitely looking at different bags in that style. So it's the Boston, the horizontal doctor bag, the what are we calling it? The briefcase bag. And remember, Louis Vuitton doesn't only make monogram canvas. You can also get the Epi leather at a really good price. You can get the Empriente leather at a really good price. So we're talking about leather over canvas. You can also get the Mira collection, probably at a decent price, but that is slightly higher because it is trending again. And then you also have the Vernis leather. So, I mean, there are a plethora of different material choices that you can jump on. And also, the Givenchy bag is a forever doctor style bag, right? It's in it's in the shape. It's given that it's giving all of the things. And so you can get this in a smaller size or this size. They make the mini, the small, and this is the medium, which is kind of the largest. So the options are absolutely endless. And then I just want to, because I am a fan of Dior, but interestingly enough, I've never, I haven't incorporated any Dior into my wardrobe. And I knew that if I had one, I want the, is it called the oblique? I believe the monogram for Dior is called the oblique. I have to have the pattern. It's not, I like the Lady Dior bag in the canage pattern. I like it very much. I haven't found one yet that has been in my price range that I actually want to purchase. I'm not sure about like the sizing and all of that, but I know that I want something with those little tiny D's all over it, and I did not want the saddle. So I've been looking back at the John Galliano era because why not? Even Hermes has gone back to its Jean Paul Gaultier era. They have reissued the JPG bag, which is now known as the shoulder Birkin, but when Jean Paul Gaultier designed it, it was called the JPG. So anyway, but that even harkens back, now that you think about it, wow, that goes back to my same horizontal Lin Lin / doctor style bag that I talked about recently. So you see how all of the brands and designers are kind of giving the same vibes? It's all coming together. Anyway, what was my point again? Am I losing my point again? This is why I need to write stuff down. And guess what? I did, but I didn't look down. Okay, so looking back at the John Galliano era, he made these bags that kind of had a pocket detail that gives denim, but it's actually a bag. And I just love that bag. There's something so fly about like having, it's almost kind of kitschy, but not in a gimmicky way to me. The way that he designed these bags that look like a pair of jeans, but they're actually a bag. And then if you notice, because you have to take notice, I'm telling you, it's all coming back. It all comes back around. Take notice to the belt detail on the top of this bag that came out in the early 2000s. I want to say that this bag debuted in, or these bags debuted in around 2002. Let's take a look for a second, if we shall, at this new Prada belt bag. And then let's take a look at the John Galliano Diorissimo, I think it's called, pocket bag. You see the belt on top? You see the belt on top? All in the same. It all comes back. So that bag is actually on my wish list. I don't yet know what color I'm going to get, but I know what color I am not going to get. But I got to get one of these bags with the pocket before the prices go all the way up. All the way up, because you know that's what they do as soon as something is reissued. You got to jump on the pre-loved now, grab it, snag it, get it before it gets too expensive. The other bag that I think I have my eye on, no, I know I have my eye on this particular bag, is the Fendi Spy Bag. I'm not usually a kind of hobo girl. It's not my style necessarily, but there's something about that spy bag. That spy bag, the details of the spy bag are just incredible to me. That woven handle, the intricacies, the way that the flaps are sewn in to the sides. I just think it's actually remarkable. That bag was made so beautifully, and I feel like I can throw it on the shoulder. I can kind of wear it in the crook of my arm. So I think I could like it. And what's really amazing about it is that it comes in various patterns. So you can find one that definitely works for you. And now that this whole boho thing is making a comeback, the whole fashion style that Chloe is reintroducing, I'm going to say, go back and get a bag from the early 2000s, a hobo bag from that time. Because, like I said, it's going to be a great savings. So those are the bags that I have my eye on, that I'm calling my Y2K bags that I got to get now. So you got to get now. Everything I'm thinking about, all of the things that I have my eyes on, will be linked in the description box. So make sure you take a look. And remember, over here, I'll be coy so you don't have to. And everything I've shared in this video and every one of my videos is me to a C. I thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.